All right. Good morning, everyone. Finally, we have the Caring Senior Services account completed. So what I'm going to do is walk you through that account. Uh, we're modifying the way we do things slightly. It should not be much of an effect on you. However, what we are going to do is collect more information on the lead info. Always ask. And the reason we're doing that is we want it to be easier to find uh, items, and we've been noticing that people are kind of jumping all over the place on the screen. You're going back and forth from lead info to scheduled. Additionally, we're making sure all of this information copies over to the next screen once you do decide which direction you're going to go. So hopefully you'll find it easier to work with. So we begin with capturing their story. These notes will follow you through and always be on top, okay? The best way to look at these is that these are the needs assessment. But so on the right, additional notes, I'm sorry, on the right side, it's called listening to their story, and there are some common discussion points. So what you want to do is pull what their morning activities are like. Can you tell me a little bit about their daytime activities, evenings? First question, remember, you're going to ask is, thank you for calling, how may I help you? And they are most of the time going to launch into their story. But these additional notes are just some ideas that you can use to find out what their needs are. So what I want you to do is make very short bullet point needs um, in the additional notes that you may need to refer to as you continue to move through this call. The caller's name in relationship to loved one. It's either going to be the loved one himself, so I might be calling for myself if I have needs, or it's going to be the brother, daughter, husband, wife, someone else calling for them. So let us know the caller's name and their relationship. You're also, if it's different than the call above, we want the loved one's name. We want the age of the loved one. That's important. I'd like to know if they've used our service before. And then, as always, I want you to summarize the next steps. So, after you've kind of gotten their story, well, let me tell you a little bit about how this works. First, I'm going to provide you with some important information about our services. Then, I'm going to give you some information about our prices. And finally, if you like what you hear, we'll see if we can't schedule an appointment for you for one of our caregivers to come out and help you. Short and sweet, very simple. Lets them know what the process is going to be, lowers their anxiety because now they know if they're going to get a price and they're going to get a scheduled appointment if they so choose to. Here's the service description. It's pretty long. It's not the worst, but it's pretty long. And the reason is there is some important information in here. And we'll keep it this long until you guys start to know the account pretty well. So I want you to practice this every day. I want you to go through this video every single day and open up these accounts for the next week until we go live. Pricing information. Your eyes are correct. We charge by the hour, and our rates for this location are $16.15 to $21.50 per hour, depending on how much time we spend with your loved one. Don't ask me. I don't know how they can make money at that, but it's the best thing in the world if they do. I'd be interested to see if they can send a caregiver to Columbus, Ohio. I might have them do some work outside the house. All right, now what you're going to do at this point is obviously we'd like you to get to the referral general and the referral specific. Now you're going to either move it to an office call if it's not related to if their needs are something slightly different, or you're going to schedule a consultation. It's consultation. All of the stuff. Let me go back here and fill out some information so you can see how it works. Oh, very important, and the budget. please enter budget. You see how it says pricing information, please enter budget. So after you give them the information on pricing, I want you to put the budget in here. Very important. All right, now when you move over, what we're going to notice, let's go ahead and schedule. You're going to notice this stays on top and all of the stuff we've collected goes to the bottom. Okay, all that information is still here, so you're not going to have to leave this screen. So it even has the summarize the next steps, but everything follows you over so you don't lose your spot. The next place are the top ones, which now next available consultation, address for consultation, zip code, city. Right now we are taking all locations or no all addresses, so you don't have to worry about a zip code not being in their service area. You're going to confirm the caller ID. In other words, if it shows up down here, I want you to say, is the best number to reach you the one that ends with 4243 or whatever this number says down here? Is there an alternate number, and may I have your email address for better communication, or so we can always contact you, something along those lines. All right, short and simple. The FAQs are basically the same as what I've done with the FAQs is, so I'm not sure we got an error on the FAQ, so I'll have that fixed. But the FAQs are going to basically be the service description, but in more bullet points. So read the service description until you really understand it. And that is it. Should be super simple. Let me know your feedback, and thank you.